Hello everybody, this is GrimSkellington. This could be another Minecraft Let's Play Adrift episode. And you guys are blowing my mind. I mean, seriously here. 23 subscribers since I was last recording yesterday. I have got 23 additional subscribers. That is phenomenal. Normally I get about 10. And I ended up getting 23. That's awesome. If just hypothetically, if I got that every day, I would be one off from 700 subscribers by the end of the month. And that's just a couple days away, which, like I said, I know that can't happen just because, 23 every day, not gonna happen. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That's kind of what I went for there, was thank you guys. Anyways, since then, I've kind of reworked the hallway a little bit. I made it one higher. I'm not sure what I want to do with the ceiling. I'm not sure if I want to change it at all. I kind of like it like this, with the stripe across the top there. I kind of like it, but also, I've also worked over here because some people didn't like it that it was diagonal. So I just kind of make it its own little room here. I might end up doing something with it eventually. And I've added the official door, the real one, so I don't have to imagine anymore. And also, I have a question for you guys. Another question. I got lots of those, I know. Do you guys have a problem with me importing materials? Which kind of goes to the ultimate question. Would you guys rather I start treating this more like a setting or continue to treat it like a challenge? As it is, off camera, I went off into the real world, that scary place full of monsters and creatures and evils, and I ended up getting some wood. As you can see, I have some white wood, and also have some of the really darker wood. To do that, though, to make it kind of fair, I ended up just tree farming for ages, and ages and ages, and I ended up burning 64 wood of 64, and then there was another 64, but I gave up and just got tired of collecting more wood. But I ended up burning 3 stacks of trunks to make up for that, just kind of pretending I traded them out. But do you guys have a problem with me importing materials from the outside world? Do you guys want me to treat this more like a setting, or still strictly stick to the rules? How would you guys prefer that I take this? I mean, I know originally I was sticking to the rules, but at this point, I have mods, I've left the world at one point. I'm not exactly following the rules to the letter anymore. I'm obviously disqualified from the challenge. But do you guys still want me to treat it like the challenge, or would you guys rather that I just go with it and use this more as a setting than anything else? So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Also, another question is, evidently you guys just kind of want me to turn this into a town, which I'm totally cool with. That's good. It's a good idea. I'm all for that. Give everyone a house, have houses for everybody. One person suggested, which I'm going to go with because I really like it, that I turn him, Mr. Slyman, into a pastor, which I think that's awesome. Just because the name Pastor Slyman, for some reason, sounds really awesome to me. So he's going to be a pastor now. I'm going to turn that little alcove he's in into the church. But what other buildings do you guys want in there? I'm not very good at discerning which buildings I need, especially if it's not a port city or something. I can't even do a harbor. So which buildings would you guys like me to include in this? Let me know that additionally into the comments. And then today, I'm actually going to be working on this descent here. As you can see, it's a complete and total mess. I have to go down several convoluted variations of a stairway just to get down here. And even then, almost every time I go back up, I have to think for a second, okay, what was the way back up again? How am I supposed to do this? And I think it's kind of like this, maybe. It might change every time I go up. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to make an official fancy stairway that will hopefully please both myself and you guys, both in a utilitarian and an aesthetic sense. So to do this, I'm still undecided. Should I strip mine the whole thing, or I'm not even sure how I officially want the stairs to look at this point. I'm pretty much improv in this, which is kind of usually what I end up doing best with anyways. I'm very much an improvisation guy rather than scripted and go with the format. So I'm going to be... Let's see here. How am I going to do this? Actually, I guess if I do it like this, where it kind of zigzags back and forth, it won't look too bad. And it won't take up too much space. I don't want the stairway to walk into the lava or anything. That'd be crazy. But having it kind of zigzag its way down might work as well. If I do it like so. And then, especially if it starts widening as well, then it would look aesthetically pleasing also. It would have more going on. It just wouldn't be a plain stairway going down. Choices. And I am still loving this mod. dynamic lighting thing. This is great. When I went out into the real world, it was nighttime. I just walked around with a torch like a boss, and I saw everything I was doing, which is very unusual for going out in the middle of the night. So, without normally just like spamming torches everywhere and then have to go around and pick them up and all of that dirty drudgery. Yeah, actually I kind of like this. I think I might end up sticking with that. I'll probably have to make this all uniform, so that's either not cobblestone or this is not smooth stone. But for right now, I think this is gonna work. And if I just place it like this, I'm gonna have to strip mine some of this because, as you can see, like right here, this isn't gonna work. Maybe you have to go through the church in order to get into the main function. I don't know. I don't really want this to be like a religious place. It just kind of happens to have a priest. Yeah, anyways. Let me see. Or perhaps... Okay, actually, this might be even better. If I destroy this right here and I turn it into glass, it could be kind of a... You can see as you go in, but you do have to go through a certain building to actually get in. Almost like a... What is it called whenever they get immigrants? Tariff? No, it's not tariffs. That's like taxes. Whatever that room is that they have. Ellis Island was one. Oh, that's gonna annoy me now too. It's not even like I can just let that go and look at it in the comments. I'm gonna try to remember that now. Drat. Okay. Oh well, whatever. Customs. That's it. Customs. You have to go through a customs to get into the Pumpkin Kingdom. We're not just gonna let any old random hillbillies in here. You have to be approved. Yes, we are elitist here. Oh, that kind of reminds me. I know this is gonna seem like a really slippery slope to the rest of you guys, but with you guys, I had asked originally, what could I do as a sort of reward for you guys as being an awesome audience? And a lot of you guys were suggesting that I do a multiplayer server. That was it. And I would love to do that. I don't really have the means to do it though. I don't have the money to hire a server, and my computer, while good, the internet's not. So if I did that, I mean, everyone would hardly be able to walk. I'm hardly able to walk when I'm doing it, and I'm the guy running the server. I've done it with my brother just as a little experimental thing, and it works in a technical sense. But would you guys be fine with lagging so bad that you couldn't tell what's going on? I'm not sure. I'm not sure any way around that right off. I'm not sure how all the other Let's Play people out there are doing this, because I would like to figure out what they're doing for this. I mean, are they hiring servers? Because I don't have money, man. I'm in school. I don't have money for this stuff. I need to be saving for college and all that jazz. Yes, I like this stairway. This is much better now. So, I don't know. If you guys have an idea of some way I could do that, though, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'll read it. These comments are going to be full again. These have been very channel-talky episodes. I hope that's okay with you guys. I'm still trying to work all of this out, how I'm going to be doing all of this. Oh, and I love this mod. I'm so glad that you guys are fine with this also. So, like I said, I'm trying to work this out, figuring out everything. Okay, there's Slimin'. Oh, well, this is kind of a pity. Maybe if I have a wrap around this way, I can have it kind of follow the line of the wall, I guess. Oh, there's so many natural obstacles. Well, TNT-based natural obstacles here that I have to work around. And destroy this. How much of this wall do I have to be working with, though? Oh, don't want to be standing on that when I destroy it. Okay, well, actually I might be able to work around this. I'm probably going to encase this in glass as well. And, ooh, I didn't mean to do that. This water is going to be kind of troublesome. Should I just destroy it, or should I preserve it for future generation? I'm going to destroy it. Sorry, future generations, you guys can go without that little water source there. And then I go through here, and okay, cool, the stairs are looking good, the stairs are looking good. And then I just destroy this so that I can place the torch and I can walk down here nice and smooth. I'm not hitting my head on every other step. And then I just kind of gonna smooth this out and probably add a little bit of glass here. Like so. I don't want to be able to step on it per se, I just want it to be there. I still want people to be using my stairs. And placed. There we go, nice. And I think I might have placed that one too far out. No, I didn't. Okay, it's all good then. Nice, nice. Alright, so, from the top. And, ooh, actually, dang it. No, it's not too late. I can change these into cobblestone stairs. Never mind. It's all still good. So from the top, you walk in. You're walking down. You look in. You see all that lava there. Maybe I'll expand the viewport here a little bit so that you can see better. I want you to be able to see the full width and birth of the Pumpkin Kingdom. You have to be so awed and astounded that you are willing to go through the lengthy customs processes to figure out how to get in. And that was a spout of lag there. I'm not entirely sure what that was all about. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can see a little bit of it. I'll work that out later after I'm done building most of the stuff. And here's another bout of lag. I'm not sure why this is here. Give me 1 second. It won't be a second for you guys. It'll be a second for me to figure out what this is all about. Well, it would appear that due to technical difficulties, this episode is going to be ending a little bit earlier than I had originally intended. I have mostly completed what I wanted to do. This is mostly about making the staircase look more appealing. But as you can, well, I don't know. I guess you can tell from the lava in the background and the torch there, I'm having some pretty major lag here. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but I'm going to get it resolved before the next episode. Anyways, let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Would you guys want the challenge map to be a challenge still, or would you guys rather it just be a setting, and if I really need supplies, rather than torture myself over getting it, just go to the mainland real quick and grab some? Also, let me know what buildings you guys want in here. Do you guys... I plan to kind of make it a little city, so I need ideas for other than houses and the church. What else do you guys think should go down here? It can't be too big. I can't make like a mega dome. I don't have quite enough room for that. So let me know in the comments what you think. Have a great evening, guys.